Oh shit. Sorry. Good morning or in the morning to anybody that's watching. Yeah, in the morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know it looks like I'm having a wardrobe found malfunction, but I ain't gonna lie. I realized this was inside out the whole time, and I'm looking. I'm like, this don't look right, and I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna do it on camera. I don't care. This shit was inside out. Boo hoo, whatever. But yeah, I just decided to do a random live because I'm up and I need to do some laundry before I go to sleep and well some um bed stuff because my girl's coming tonight, so I gotta get that bed ready, looking good. Dog's not in there with dog hair, all that good stuff, and so I'm trying to get that washed so I can get it into the dryer. If I can get it into the dryer at least before I go to sleep and get it dried, I'll be good by the time she get up and get here. So yeah, like I said, this is the open panel. I really didn't have a certain topic or anything at all. Um, I was on Uncle Jack Shack's panel earlier. Shout out to him. He's a great guy, hilarious guy. If you don't know Uncle Jack, um, yeah, you need to go look up Uncle Jack Shack on YouTube. He is a hilarious guy. Shout out to him. Um, yeah, I was over there and I don't know what happened. I was just in the middle of some white people drama at some point. Then I mean, well, yeah, to me, yeah, I knew. I'm not even gonna get into it. I was like, yeah, all right. So in the midst of them talking, I'm just throwing in. Well, first, I was the first one jumped on the Jack's panel, and I'm just up there entertaining him and talking to Jack while I'm at work and stuff like that. And then, no, um, throughout the midst of that, Cage, which is somebody else, he they had their little talk or whatever. Anyways, yeah, they got their talk over and squashed their little beef and everything was good. And then more drama came. Anyways, I do not like to be part of any channel. Like, I mean, I don't mind going to channels that have this drama and talk about drama, but I don't want my channel to be fully about just or me beefing about somebody else's podcast. I don't care about what somebody else says about me. I truly don't. So if somebody say, "Oh, crack baby," somebody said this, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm just a regular person just trying to live my dang life. Let somebody say anything about me, I don't care. I'm just like I don't like being part of the dang beef freaking stuff. Like everybody got a beef about some on YouTube, and it's just like, bro, chill out. And I'm sorry, my matter of fact, that was my other my tablet. So I can try to pay attention to chats or whatever. But I just do it like this and try to pay attention to the screens or whatever. But yeah, I don't like this beef stuff on YouTube. I like to just jump on the panel and just throw some jokes in and stuff like that. But nah, bro, nah, nah. But but I guess since I only got one viewer, that means I lost people because people prefer some type of beef early in the dang morning. It's only fucking like I'm in Texas, so it's only 9:22. If you want some fucking beef and shit right now, no, I don't have no fucking news shit. Literally, like this is just a random fucking open panel. We could talk about whatever. If you want to jump on right now and ask me whatever question, we can talk about whatever. Just if you want to jump on the panel, oh my bad. I'll say that, but I didn't fucking throw a link. All right, hold on, my bad. I'm a fucking retard. Let me try this. Try this. All right, now I got that done. All right. Hold on, quick. I'm on the fucking phone, so excuse me. All right. I didn't realize I didn't have a freaking link in the freaking chat. All right. So yeah, this is the open panel. So, but you don't have to show everybody your face. Just before you get on, show me your face. That's all I care about. Because like I don't want nobody to be trying to do some freaky, dicky shit. But anybody want to talk about whatever they want, get off whatever you want to ask me, whatever just pisses you off. This is just your time. But I might push back, and if you hate that, then that's your problem. Because guess what? Baby ain't got shit to do with your problem. But hey, ain't no miracle worker, ain't Jesus, ain't rise from the third day. So you can't come to me thinking that I'm just gonna save your day. But I will entertain you, and I can entertain you for whatever you want. You can jump on the pedal. But literally, I'm being goofy right now, but literally, we can talk about whatever subject y'all want. This is an open panel. Um, literally, whatever. Like, what's going through my mind right now? I hate traffic. In my town right now, they going through redoing traffic. It pisses me off. People are idiots and they don't know how to drive. Excuse me. I know we all say this about in our towns, how people don't know how to freaking drive in their town. Um, Derek Derek Henry said free Pusheisty and free Palestine. I mean, that's your beliefs, whatever. Um, I don't want to get deep in that right now, but once again, if you want to talk about that, you can jump on the panel and talk. I mean, you can jump on here and talk about that, and I'll say whatever you want to say. But if you're just gonna say that, then I mean, that's not even. I mean, come on, let's have a real conversation. But I mean, I don't agree with what Israel does. That's one thing for sure. I hate when Christianity says all people that's Christian says that you have to stand behind Israel because of what they do. I'm not about to go do all this freaking sugarcoating and say small hats and all that other crap. No. I'm not about to fucking just stand behind fucking Israel on everything that they fucking say. I'm a Christian. I read the Bible, but the Bible doesn't says I have to stand behind what the fuck they do. And if you really believe that, I'm sorry that you was brainwashed by whoever taught you the Bible. Because first of all, hold on real quick. Traffic, no problems. Yes, traffic is terrible. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in Texas. What they do in construction in this state is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they do it in every state. Yes, I hate traffic for a doubt. Um, Derrick Henry says, yeah, Allah Akbar, praise to the Allah King, and no problem says I stand with the Jews, but not. Sorry, I'm working on my phone. I stand with the Jews, but not the Israel. All right, see, I can actually, I can understand that, and that's where I'm at right now. I stand behind the citizens of Israel. I do not trust and stand behind the government of Israel. That's what I do not stand behind. You can hate me, you can love me. I do not give a fuck. But I tell you right now, I would not stand behind just worshiping a fucking government that we keep spending freaking money on. Money on that we've been spending on since the freaking 90s. I didn't even want to get on this subject, but I guess we got on this subject. I'm not shame on it. I do not like that we give so much money to freaking Israel. We suck their fucking dicks. I promise you. I swear it looks like we just gobble up like it's a bobbing for apples in a fucking tank. That's what it looks like every time we just do whatever the fuck they say, bro. Y'all think it's too early for Crack Baby to go like this? I mean, I think it's too early for Crack Baby just to go. So I wasn't even trying to really get on Israel or nothing like that, but I just that is something that I don't like on hell. What I'm supposed to just accept that the country that I was born and raised in just sucks the dick of another country, and then what we get nothing really out of it. Look, we just do whatever the fuck they want. Um, give me 1 second, so I can be able to read y'all's chats better. I'm about to get on my tablet so I can read stuff a little better. So I'm about to move this little son of a gun like this. I think, yeah, like that. Sorry. So I'm sorry I can't. Haven't been able to read really chats. No problem says we need to help Americans that need help, and then we can help. Exactly. I want us to worry about America first. When I say America first, I literally mean America first. We literally have fucking veterans on the fucking streets. Ain't that a piece of shit? Why the fuck we have veterans on the fucking street? Now I know some veterans they want to do drugs and they want to do the things that they do. I understand that. Don't get me wrong on that part. But even on not the veterans, the homeless, literally in California. When motherfucking Gavin Newsom knew that he had motherfucking coming from, I don't mean to cut, excuse me, that much. When Gavin Newsom knew that he had a foreign leader coming to his state, he cleaned up his streets so well. Make sure that it looks so pretty. Make sure it looks so fantastic. He put on a show for everyone. What am I supposed to say with that? What am I literally supposed to say with that? Let me make sure that's just my tablet and not nobody else. But yeah, what am I supposed to say with that when like literally we sell out to our own to other countries? Like when do we stand for Americans? Do we just fucking get our heads and just boom? No. But everybody is so addicted to what the hell they see on TV. They don't question anything whatsoever. They just think that everything the government tells them is a fact. They think that what the news tell them is a fact. But let's be real. There's CIA embedded into the freaking news station. They have been for a while. I wish I had a computer that I can just show y'all stuff. Like if you don't think that the CIA doesn't have a factor or military in general, go look at some of your favorite movies and go try to figure out, all right, who's the CIA agent on the list? Because there always some military, CIA, FBI within that list of a movie that you're watching. Especially if it's a military type movie. It's always gonna be somebody back there. But even then, there's always somebody. God, I wish I had a fuck. I wish I knew somebody that could show a screen and I could trust. I would freaking show y'all stuff, bro. Like, let's be real. We get fooled a lot lately. We all get fooled. We trust what we see on the TV because for years that's what we always had. Literally, I grew up 90. I was born in 93, so I was born in a town where seeing grandma had an analog TV and seeing everything else. Compared to now, what the freak is going on in this world? They can manipulate us in every fucking way. We're so addicted to a fucking computer, cell phone, a TV show that's just the best thing that we can't stop watching. Like I only have a show that I've been pushing off called "Nothing Is New Under the Sun." It's supposed to be about between um, the Romans Colosseum and like the sports arenas that we have now, because like Rome, they kind of they did the thing with it, but we now within the United States and even across the world, we perfected it. And I really want to get into depth on what I meant, but I really want to say that for the live that I actually have it for. But I ain't gonna lie, if somebody just wants to jump up and we end up talking about it, then this will end up being just a live that we talk about it. But I'm telling you, like the government used a lot of stuff to manipulate us, and you can see it within time and within different decades of just how we've re-engineered stuff to manipulate just how we see stuff in life in general. Like it's just ridiculous. Bacon Bit said, "I'm heading to bed, brother, but I'll leave you up for the watch hours. Have a good one. Appreciate Bacon Bits. 6664. Um, he's a cool guy. But for real, I'm telling you, if you really think that you aren't being manipulated by what you watch, and if you don't think that the government just isn't trying to show you something different, they aren't trying to portray what they really want you to see. Like literally, they'll throw something out that's the truth, but then also throw a few things out that's the false. And then what that does is it kind of gets people fighting, because the problem with America is, and even every other country is, if you keep people fighting against each other, then they're always distracted and never fighting against the government. That's always literally the goal. I'm about to end up getting to the video that I was going to say. All right, so my main video was about the Roman Colosseum and how they started it and how they built it up and how they used it as a distraction. So So anybody, if anybody knows the Roman Coliseum, so first of all, the Roman Coliseum, they started the whole spectacle of the intense of like the waiting, because they added the trap door at the bottom, and they had the cranes, and they had this guy, like I can't remember his name, but he was so stressed out because there was one point to where he was like, "Oh, this is messing up, and if I can't get this to where this animal is going up, I'm about to get hurt like a mother effer." And so he ended up getting it fixed and boom. But like Rome, they tortured, like when you think of torture and going through things, they did crazier. Like you're fighting against animals. They get animals from Africa, from India, from Middle East, and people would just be fighting those animals, and it was a torture. It was a punishment for what you did, and throughout the area. And Jack Chat said, "My man, pots and pans. What's your PayPal?" Um, I'm sorry, you might not be able to see my face for a second. I have to go. I know I do have a PayPal. I just don't know what it is. I have a Cash App. For anybody that is watching, that is my Cash App, and if you give me a second, I will try to get my PayPal. Please please give me a second and I can give you the information that you need, and I'll try to post it down there. So I'm not trying to be quiet on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out everything. So please do not lie, cause I'm trying to do what I can do. Cause crap baby is just working off of a phone and a tablet, and for some reason people don't understand you can't you can't share shit off of a fucking tablet because some reason I guess it's StreamYard or whoever the fuck it is. But I do want to get back to my Roman talk. Sorry, but the Jack Chat did ask about my PayPal, and so once again, okay, your cash app. What's your cash app? I got some for you for my PayPal stuff kind of taken care of as far as to put this up. But cause I do have one set up, but I don't have all this other crap. So I'm trying to people that just joined. I'm trying to get something set up for Uncle Jack so he could. He said he was trying to figure out my PayPal or my Cash App. So I got the Cash App up. But right now I'm working on my PayPal. So you can see my ugly troll face in 1 second. I promise. If you just work with a brother, cause I'm just trying to get this set up. Uh, I'm trying to figure out this shit. Hold on. Okay. No, that's not it. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I can get a link at to. I don't know shit about PayPal, so I don't know how to get a link to put for people to click on. So you got my email. Do your stream and hit me up, brother. All right, Jack, I'll hit you up. All right, I'll hit you up later. People that do have PayPal, I promise I will try to get the PayPal stuff figured out so that y'all can donate. I'm new to this PayPal stuff, so let me get my ugly face back on, all right, so y'all don't run away. I do want to get back on the Rome stuff. Um, sorry. I know this might look a little unprofessional, but you know what? Like a fuck. Once again, I'm on a fucking phone. Fucking give me a second, I think. All right. I'm back on. I think I'm back on. All right. Yeah, I can see y'all. All right. Yeah, please hit the like, share. I'm sorry about the malfunction. I was trying to talk to Jack Chat in the chats. Once again, what I was talking about was I wanted to save my I don't know why my phone acting like this. This is why I need a laptop, this camera like I want. But I was talking earlier about how the Romans. I was gonna save this until later, but this is live I was putting off for the longest, so I'm gonna get into it now. So in Rome they had the Colosseums, and I'm hoping my phone don't act stupid, y'all. I promise y'all, I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, I'm praying my phone don't act stupid, but once again, baby steps. I'm working with what I got. I ain't got a problem with that shit. All right. So like I was saying, all right. So in the Roman times, the Colosseums. I know you hear some racking in the back. That's my fucking washing machine. Don't judge me. I'm in my game room, which is connected to my dang washing machine area, laundry room area. All right. So in Roman times, wipe the camera lens. All right. Let me try that. It might be that. You know, black people, we got those greasy fingers. I don't remember eating chicken earlier, but maybe I did eat some chicken or something greasy. I don't know. You know me. You know me. All right, my bad. Sorry, I don't mean to get racist. I did not mean to get racist. Please don't leave. I know I'm Uncle. I'm sorry. I'm Uncle Ruckus. See, that didn't help. I don't. All right, people. I'm about to. All right, this is what I'm about to do. All right. Give me 1 second. I promise you. I hate that I gotta do this crap, but I'm about to do this. You. Oh, my bad. Fuck. All right. Done. No, don't eat. All right. I'm about to exit out of this one so I can get this restarted. Can y'all just give me a second? I promise y'all. Or I can just work on my tablet, but I don't know. I like my phone better. I don't know why. Just can y'all please give me a second and I get this shit under order. Ah! All right. Let me figure out how the fuck to do this shit. Sorry, I was muted. Didn't realize it because all right, my bad, y'all. I got my phone resetting while I'm trying to talk to y'all. So my tablet is gonna probably be shitty. I know this fan doesn't look professional, but fuck it. Fuck the fan. All right. So what I was talking about was all right. So I had a live that I kind of wanted to do, but I've been pushing it off. It's about comparing the Roman Coliseum to like how our arenas are nowadays. How it's the similarities between the two. Um, so I guess fuck it, I just do it off of this to that setup. All right, so basically so like if you go to like Roman times, like first of all, if you want a big spectacle when it comes to like in just in the Romans, they brought the suspense to it and doubled it. Like literally, they made a trap door and shit under the ground so that whenever they have ropes and people pushing stuff in a circle to where they was making the animals come up to where they just pop up and just jump on your ass. Like, bro, this shit was crazy throughout the times of Romans. But then the problem was, ooh, my shit back on. All right, I'm sorry. I don't like this up look. I'm sorry, people. I like a professional look, and I don't have a professional setting, but fuck, I still want a professional look. I'm gonna give you this professional look no matter what. You know what I mean? The first few people that's watching, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm just a dedicated person to that where I like to make sure I give people a good view of something. All right, there we go. Mm. All right. Now Daddy back is on. All right. All right. Now Daddy. All right. I'm back on stage and let me hide this little ugly son. Let me hide the other ugly guy. Um, Okay. Didn't do that. This is why people like computers. All right. There we go. All right. And then hold on. Wrong person. Fuck me. Hold on. You know what? Fuck that guy. All right. Now back on track. Shit. Sorry, people. I'm not a professional at this, and I know y'all used to professionals. I'm sorry. Between my phone and all this other stuff, I'm trying to get everything under control. I just want to hide the extra motherfucker that don't belong, which is, I think I did it right. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. All right, let's get back on track now, people. Like I was talking about. So Rome. So when it comes to the Rome Coliseum, all right, bro, it's ridiculous. So Rome, first of all, we can go back. All right, first of all, uh, they call it the Palladian amphitheater theater, because of the three generations of kings or emperors that ruled throughout that time. But that's not even what I want to talk about because of the fact of the hidden stuff that they did behind um, the Coliseum. Because it was a bread and circus type of thing. They wanted to feed them, but entertain them while the crazy stuff was going on behind them. But it was also a punishment for the lower class people, like whether you was a adultery or you did stuff. Because I'm trying to get kind of YouTube things stuff, but I might say the word again. So you know what I'm trying to say. But dude, like it's crazy the fact that like that's a suffering to go through to fight a lion. To imagine just seeing like right in your face, and then you know that you could be gone or you could live. But even that, it was also gladiator versus gladiator, gladiator versus gladiator. They did it to the death. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it to the death. It was wild, and that was a punishment, and people enjoyed it. But then it went further than that because it was also rigged throughout that time too. Because you'll see the emperor over there, and he's just be the person be like laid out over there looking halfway gone, and the person be on top of them, and they looking at the freaking emperor. And they're waiting for the emperor to do the freaking this, and they're waiting on the emperor to do it. That's what they're waiting on when it comes to the Roman Colosseum. Sorry, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what language you are speaking. If you know how to translate that into English, or anybody know how to translate into English, that would help me out tremendously. Because, dude, I don't know if you're a troll that look like almost German language. I don't know that almost look like a German language, in my opinion. I'm not sure, but that almost look like a. It looks like you're saying hello. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ed. Ed, your English is German. You're saying my English is German? You know what? Fuck you. No, your German is German. Don't be coming and attacking me. Yeah. Dude, you come over here with the the sneakers like that. Bro, no. How am I supposed to know what the freak that says? I think anybody that don't know what the hell they say gonna be like, uh, hello, it's coming, Australia. We are Russian, duh, bro. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you just say, hi, I'm from Australia. How many languages do you know? Bro, how the hell I was supposed to know that was Australian? I'm from America. They only teach us one, maybe two languages. Some people get the French and shit. Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? I'm not even gonna say that again. Australia, bro. Australia, not Australia. Australia, Australia. I'm sorry. In America, we was It sounds like Australia. I'm sorry, Austria. Austria? Did I say it right? Uh, I don't even know how to say your freaking name, dude. Can I call you Adolf? Australia. Australic? I really, I'm focused on trying to get this right, dude. I really am. People, can you? I know y'all. He got me off topic. I'm gonna get back on topic, but Australic, right? Adolf, Adolf, mustache. It's Australic, right? Don't hate me for calling you Adolf. I think somebody already called you Adolf anyway, so you can't get mad at me. So I guess it's not Australia, it's Austria, but it's Australia. I know y'all. It's Austria. Okay, that's what I said earlier. Austria. Okay. Sorry, kangaroo fighter. Sorry, kangaroo fighter. Calm down. I know you so aggressive right now because right. Calm down. Kangaroo Jack. I'm not Kangaroo Jack. I know mean Kangaroo Jack is about the same color, but please don't try to get aggressive with me. Once again, if anybody want to jump on the panel, uh, I think the link is up there, but I can't redrop it. Um, especially you, Kangaroo Fighter. Um, I'm gonna end it. Sorry, Austria. Austria. All right, Kangaroo Jack. I got it right. I think you said Austria. All right. So now what the hell is your name though, bro? Is that just a something you just gave up on and you decided to fuck with everybody? Cause I'm not gonna try to pronounce your damn name, bro. I'm gonna call you Adolf. If I see you ever, I'm gonna call you Adolf. Can we say a thumbs up to agree to Adolf? I'm not gonna say the Hitler part, but if I do, you can't get offended because you fucked with me with this fucked up name that you got, dude. I'm just gonna let you know. You know what? And I know you're looking at me and looking at the joke and saying, why so serious? Because sometimes names like that make motherfuckers get serious. What the fuck is that type of name? That sounds like something that someone having a seizure is trying to say. That is what that shit. God forgive me, because I do have a bud that died from a seizure. But that is something that somebody that's having one would say. Like, I thought you do, bro. What is that? What do you want me to call you? Adolf. I'm gonna call you Adolf. But now Adolf got me off track, and now I wish I had some coffee or something to drink. Oh, no, I got a bottle of water. Excuse me. Let me quench my thirst. All right. Now I'm back. Now back to the Rome conversation. Now that Adolf Hitler, sorry, Adolf, got me off track. So, like I was saying, the Roman times. Um, it was a crazy times to where they manipulated the people that they ruled over. They gave them bread and circus. Bread and circus is basically feeding them and entertaining them. We can compare that to nowadays for sure. I mean, let's be real. I mean, they were brutal with the sports they did. Hell, we have tons of sports. In the United States, we worship sports. Hell, in Texas, we worship football. We love football with a passion. You say football, we get a hard on. That's how much Texans love football. Um, and I'm telling you, especially let's just go from how they went to the bloody scenes in from gladiator times. Let's compare that to UFC, my favorite sport. UFC, boxing, Muay Thai, all of that stuff. Juju, I said juju, not juju. fucking jujitsu, all that type of stuff. We really upped what Rome did to a max. We perfected what Rome did. Because if you don't think that keeps you distracted, you're a lunatic. I know somebody saying, "Crap, baby, you crazy." I know I am. Thank you. I know I'm crazy. That don't mean you still ain't being fooled. Because let's be real, we also focus on everything that they put in our freaking face. And that's what the Rome did. They made sure that they kept them entertained. Why not would you want to be entertained by the freaking kings? You see so much blood and guts and glory. You're like, please show me more. I love it too. Football. We showed the toughest of the toughest. Hell, in the gladiator days, they trained and they trained and they sacrificed their lives for it. They put their lives on the line for it, literally. That's how much they loved and they wanted to sacrifice their lives. And even then, to where it was getting towards Constantine times, there was people sacrificing themselves on behalf of Jesus Christ within that same Coliseum. But see, the problem is if you think of just Coliseums as just like, oh, the one big in Rome. No, no, no. See, Rome had multiples. They had smaller Coliseums around too. And then they also had stuff called hippodromes. Hippo, which means horse, and then dromos, which means um, racing, if I'm correct. Hippos, horse, and dromos means racing. And I remember just in my town that I grew up in Texas called Waco, we had a thing called Hippodrome. I'm like, oh, that's where people go to get entertained. Now that I'm thinking about it as an older person now. So now it all starts getting, puzzles start coming in together. I'm like, all right, now I see why the Romans named stuff and did stuff because their main job was to manipulate people and to numb them. Because you do something right here so that they're not paying attention to what you're doing right here. That's always the factor within everything. I mean, let's be real. If you think you know everything that the government does, you're a fool. If you think that you paid attention to everything that the news has established and put out, you're wrong. That's how much that they have us entertained because we'd rather just look at our favorite YouTuber, our favorite TV show. Wait, hold on. Please don't leave. I want you to keep watching. I ain't saying don't keep watching because I'm saying they like to keep us distracted, which I lost one person just by saying that. But what I'm saying is literally that's our job. That's not our job. That's their job. Because I'm just a regular person. I don't make shit, nothing. But the government, that's their job to freaking just manipulate everybody to the max. Everybody's government. They feed you what you need. They throw you. And the funny part is the news. I remember at one point where the news they showed good stuff and bad stuff. It wasn't just so horrible, so dready. Even when I was a kid, I don't remember seeing so much racial stuff on freaking TV. Now everything is just getting so eh. Well, Ed, I'm gonna call you Ed. Eduardo, okay, Eduardo. Hopefully he was telling the truth about what he said. But yeah, the t- they really just made sure that they just like they lied to us. Why do we have to find out years later about MK Ultra and everything else? And then of course the new thing the new channel or series I want to make is nothing new is under the sun. And the fact is that what the Romans do, we do now, but we perfected it to the max. Who? Tell me, what do you not like to do? What do you like to go watch musicals? They did that too in the Romans in the Colosseums. Oh, they did everything. They worship the gladiators in the Colosseum, military wise. Hmm. What else? I mean, they didn't have movies, so yeah. I mean, the plays is a movie. So I mean, come on, they was fed. The government made sure they had enough to where they couldn't complain because they know that once people start complaining as a whole, they're defeated. Come on, let's be real. That's how the United States was fucking formed. And that's how we need to get back to the original roots. Because other than that, we're just gonna get freaking walked over. We're gonna be bamboozled, and we steady are bamboozled. I voted for Trump twice, but guess what? I'm still not gonna be fooled by what the fuck he says. I'm not gonna be fooled. Fuck that shit. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust the fucking government. I won't. Why would I trust the fucking government? What have they done for me? I mean, yes, they've done some stuff, but let's be real. They portray us more than they actually help us out. They literally lie to us every freaking day, and people are fooled by it because why? Oh, the government gives them that little bread. Oh, they get. Oh, you don't want abortion. Oh, we okay. We'll give you enough to shut the fuck up. Oh, you don't want marijuana. Oh, you don't want marijuana banned, but you want to kind of still smoke. Oh, we'll ban this, but we'll make it to where you can still kind of do this. Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, we still get screwed. At the end of the day, they still take everything that we own. It's like why? Why do we suffer for this? Why do we stand for this? But I know why, because nobody really has the freaking guts. Everybody talks a real game until the government comes knocking at the door. Until the government says, all right, we're taking you for what you have. But before I even get too deep into anything else, once again, my channel is a valuable value channel. If you find any value from my channel, this is my cash app. Whether it's a dollar or two, or hell, I'm a crack baby, so I even take crack. Now I'm playing YouTube. I don't do that, but once again, yeah. I'm sorry, you're at the bottle. Once again, I do. Sorry, I have been up for a while. Like I said, I've been up since 2, 3 p.m. yesterday because I had to work last night, so I got to work this morning. So I'm wanting to entertain y'all with the energy I have left while I still have other stuff to do at the same time. But I can switch the subject from that because, like I said, I did want to save that for another topic. Anybody, if somebody got a topic they want me to just talk about, like, oh, what about this? Uh, Rather than that, you're just gonna get a crack baby rant. And, I guess it's crack baby go rant. Excuse me. Um, don't mind if I turn off the camera? I'm pretty sure I don't mind. Um, excuse me. I know it's unprofessional freaking yawn. Um, I know it's very unprofessional yawn. Once again, if anybody want to join the panel, the link is up there in the chat somewhere. Yeah, it is. And all you gotta do is just show your face before you come up here. And if you saying, oh well, you gotta show your face, sir, you can see my ugly ass troll face. I don't care, you can see it. But you ain't gotta show everybody else your face. That's the one thing. You don't have to show everybody your face, But before you can get on the panel, I prefer you to show me your face, and then you can exit back out and just do your regular empty thing. Um, you should talk about with someone mine, brother. Anything? No. All right. Right now, I am a cat. I raise cattle, and so right now I feel like um, right now I think cattle prices are going to go up for sure, which is good for me. And cattle prices are always good as far as when they go up. But I feel like we're gonna go. They're gonna like fertilizer and haze probably might go up a little bit. I'm not sure on that. Depending on who we decide to have a war with. It's depending on who I feel like we might um, kind of get into that situation with. Like, I remember during COVID, I know people say, "Oh, you can't say that word." Fucking, I'm saying the word once again. That's why my channel might not be monetized because I'm gonna say the words that people gonna say I can't say. But that's why I do my Cash App and soon PayPal and everything else y'all like to use. But I remember during COVID, I literally like I was spending. I remember the most I spent on a round bale of hay was almost. It was about $230 or $250 a bale of hay. That was freaking ridiculous, dude. And that was because of fertilizer and everything else. Because the fertilizer was getting high, because I think it was getting that from Russia or somewhere over there. And so fertilizer prices went up, which is crazy why we got to get fertilizer from other countries because we got so much cattle land and so much people that got cattle that we shouldn't have to do that. So why the freak we getting fertilizer from other countries? I don't even know. That's the one thing that pisses me off. Why are we getting shit from other countries when we can get that stuff from here? But anyways, um, yeah, so there was a time during COVID where hay bales were 230 to 250 the highest where I was paying in my area. And maybe because I live in a small area they can jack stuff up too. But also it was just ridiculous. So that's one thing I feel like right now with this war that could be a factor. And if that goes up for hay prices and that means that's gonna affect the market prices too. Just expect that the um if if the prices on fertilizer and stuff goes up, just expect that maybe meat might go up in the stores. Unless Trump find a way to stabilize the prices, I expect stuff to go up. Once again, I'm a cattle rancher. I ain't got like a 200 head, but I am getting ready to sell. So as long as it's good, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be a happy man on that part as far as selling cattle. But it's always a nervous situation whenever when you don't know when the prices might change because I promise you it can hurt a cattle rancher's pocket like that. And that's how a lot of ranchers have to sell the ranches because they can't just support it like that. They get bought out by bigger places and stuff like that. But mine is just on my property where my house is. But I do want to expand my property and have more cattle and stuff like that. But I also want to do way more on YouTube. Also, I want to be able to show y'all some homo. Like I said, homo. I didn't say homo. It did sound like I said homo, but I didn't say homo. What I was trying to say is a whole nother. Uh, you said Eduardo said, "Do you grow any hay yourself?" I, I'm trying to get water growing out there in my field. So I've been keeping my cattle out here in the front part where my house is and letting that grass grow out there. But then I got some cattle that like to get off the property. And anybody that raise cattle know that once cattle like to get off property, well, hell, they just do it non-stop. They're like dogs. Oh my god! And yeah, like I got some cattle. I'll look at them and look back at me and they'll start running back towards the property because they're like, all right, yeah, I got caught. I got other ones. I gotta go run off into somebody else's property and start chasing their ass. Come on, bro. Anybody got anybody got time for this shit, bro? Like, come on. But I mean, I love it too. At the same time, it's the passion. I love it with chasing. I mean, don't get me wrong. One day I do plan on having like so one of my somebody I work with. They gave me a freaking ATV. Only thing he said he has to spray starter fluid inside the carburetor to get it started. And I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. So maybe I can figure out what's causing it to go bad, so that make it to where like that, so that I can hell use it because without having to use starter fluid. Because I promise you, I'd rather use that to go run out there in the field than have to go jump through barbed wire, and then I'm going to mess up the barbed wire even more because I'm pushing it around a lot. So it's just like a whole thing of like, shall I or shall I not? I don't know. Um, Once again, I'm sorry. I'm not entertaining nobody. I'm talking about freaking hay and stuff like that. Stuff people don't really care about. Once again, that's why I said this is an open panel. Anybody can jump on and bring their opinion about anything or want to talk about anything. But Eduardo, I'm a small time. I don't really have a tractor. I push the hay bales off the back of my truck. I don't have like much. Like so, yeah. I'm doing stuff the hard way. I started off the hard way, and I'm doing it the hard way. Um, Sometimes it's not fun, especially when you're tired and you ain't got energy. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So trust me, I wish I had a tractor sometimes, but so I didn't have to push hay bales on the back of my truck. But on the other hand, it keeps my muscles moving and keeps me working out and doing hard work. Sometimes I ain't gotta really do much depending on the size of the hay bale. I can push it off or push it a little bit, then cut the wire plastic away from it, then do what I gotta do. But yeah, I love raising cows, even when they piss me off. Which I got this one that I guess I don't know. I call her Panda. I said Panda. Panda, because her face look like a panda. She's a black baldy. Mixed with a She's basically a black baldy. If anybody knows what a black baldy is, maybe I can try to on my phone. If I put my phone on desktop mode, I can show y'all pictures of what a black baldy cow look like. But oh, she's an asshole. Her mom died whenever she was like maybe 2 weeks old, and ever since then she's always gotten off the property, and it's been maybe almost a year now, I guess. Yeah, almost a year, and she's still a pain in my ass. But I like her, and I don't want to have to sell her, but she's one of the ones I'm gonna have to sell. Like she's it becomes a nuisance at some point, especially when they get on other people's property. I mean, yeah, or even get out on highways. There's only so much that like the city would take, or not the city, but hell, even the county with the sheriffs. Because I live in a small town, so the sheriffs will freaking just come out here in a heartbeat. And I mean, even state troopers, and I've been blessed with they didn't do anything, and I've been helped with some state troopers, but nah, so that's why I've been trying to figure out who I want to get rid of within my cattle, and I really don't know. But I know this coming weekend, that's gonna be my main goal is to get rid of them. I mean, maybe I can show y'all even how I'm gonna pin them up in my pen and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing me kind of doing something like that as far as just working cattle, especially because I bought this pen maybe a year ago when I sold my last herd. And so I mean I love working cattle in the pen. So if anybody do want to see me actually like work cattle in the pen, I'll do that live stream so everybody can see. I mean, it'd be crazy because like some with my cat, I got a chicken with these like I don't know if anybody know what cattle cubes are, but yeah, cows love them. They'll just go eat them up, and like especially like when you hear about like people when they say like grass finished or they finished off of other stuff like most time when they start the other stuff it's like cattle cubes and stuff like that. I prefer to finish off my cattle before I take them to the market on grass. Like I just grass, that's it. Hay grass, which is hay is grass. But yeah. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, somebody come on, jump on. Come on. I know somebody want to jump on and say something else besides hearing me talk about cattle. Cause I know somebody gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know what the hell he talking about cattle. I don't know shit about cattle, so I'm just gonna leave because he talking about cattle." So, bro, you could talk about whatever you want. Come up here, jump on. Don't be afraid. I promise you, I don't bite. Maybe a little bit, but black people crazy. Eduardo said, "I like to see that. I've worked at dairies and pile of manure for compost. I did have a manure that it was a small batch of manure that I did kind of mess up. And, yeah, I haven't did it in a while, but yeah. So me and this cow pen, like I said, it's a new one that I bought like a last year. Whenever I bought this last year, when I sold this last herd of cattle, because I got tired of having to borrow a transportable pen from anybody. I mean, from somebody, which was my neighbor, because he's like a full cowboy. He does it full time, literally. I just do it part time because on property, but he does it full time. That's his life. So that's when I bought the pen and I put that crap together. And oh, I mean, I've tested it. I chopped the cow in there and stuff. I mean, I like it, and so I'm gonna use it. And so I guess this weekend I might try to. My girl and her kids gonna be down, but I'll be all right. I just take my little stand that I got this my phone on right now in here and take it out there in the field and just recording. I probably won't be able to talk to nobody while I'm doing it, but y'all can at least still see what I'm doing whenever I'm working cattle. Once again, if anybody is watching, thank you for watching. My name is Crab Baby Go, of course. If you like what I do, my channel is a valuable value channel. If you feel like donating, it's up to your own leisure. I don't ask for a lot, dollar two, just enough so I can get a dang good laptop to do better, so I can show y'all better content instead of just me having to entertain y'all with my voice because I don't know how well I can entertain people with my dang voice. I'm just literally just talking right now. But if you do feel like donating, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this shit. I forgot. All right, there you go. Sorry. All right, if you do feel like you want to donate, once again, that's my cash app, Crack Baby Go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for looking at the live stream once again. You don't have to jump on, but like I said, if you want to jump on, talk about whatever. But yeah, composting is an interesting thing. Eduardo, I've learned a lot. Like I used to just sometimes throw whatever I want, but now I kind of don't. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a little bit more cautious. I think most people probably would be. I mean, don't get me wrong. Give me 1 second. I'm about to. Uh, freaking, I hate this shit. All right, I'm sorry. I think y'all can hear me. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do more multitasking crap, and I need to actually go make something to eat because I'm hungry. Like I said, this is me early in the morning. I haven't really eaten after work. I came to entertain people. This is how much I want to make sure y'all have a good morning. Because first of all, if I haven't said to anybody, in the morning, um, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Um,
If anybody know what in the morning means, then you get a bonus because I'm pretty sure unless people listen to the podcast that I listen to exactly, that's not on YouTube, then yeah, you won't know what in the morning means or ITM. But I'm curious, somebody might actually know what that means. But sorry, once again, give me a second. I will allow y'all to see my ugly face. I promise you. You can see my ugly face in a second. And one thing, see, this is why you don't get monkey's phone because they don't know how to work them right. Yeah, my ADHD already. Excuse. Sorry about that. Sorry, my ADHD made me forget what I was doing already. So damn it. I'm not even gonna try to act like I remember what I was doing. Fuck. I know. Shit. I lost track. Eduardo, if you remember what I was talking about prior, that'll probably help me because now I definitely forgot what the hell I was saying. That's for sure. Or what I was trying to look up. Shit. I'm sorry, people. So unprofessional. So unprofessional. I know what I was saying. If you. Oh, thank you. I remember what I was talking about. All right. So once again, my show is a Value for Value channel. If you feel like you want to donate, that's great. Whether a dollar, two, whatever you want. But if anybody knows where I got, I'll say it in the morning earlier or ITM. Most people might not know because the podcast I listen to is not on YouTube. It's a podcast called No Agenda by John C. By Adam Curry and John C. Dvorak. Um, One of the best deciphered podcasts that I fell in love with years ago. Yeah, I was thinking about something to eat too, but yeah, because I am hungry. Um, but I'm not the type of person that like to eat on the freaking microphone. That's not professional. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. No, I'm just not. And so I'd rather just kind of maybe hold on for a little bit longer. Maybe somebody else come up here and we can get some entertainment going, and then maybe I can get some eat in. But till then, I want to kind of entertain y'all. I don't want to just go eat. Maybe I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'm just too worried about the view people. I want to make sure y'all are entertained to where I'm like, all right, I want to eat, but I want to hear people's thoughts too, not just my thoughts. Like yeah, like I said, I got crazy thoughts. I don't trust the government. No matter who I vote for, which I voted for Trump twice. Like I said, I still trust the government. Um, you know what, Eduardo, jump up here. I know you ain't doing nothing. If you commenting like this, you ain't doing nothing. Come up here, Eduardo. The stream y'all link is up. Anybody else that's listening, come up here. Like I said, just show your face. You ain't got to show everybody else your face. Just show me your face before you get on, and I'll let you on. But Eduardo, yeah, jump on, but I'm surprised I'm still up. Like I should be knocked out sleep. Literally, I got home and I had to chase freaking dogs. I let dogs out these restroom, bring them back, brought them back in the house, and they freaking busted through the front door, and I could have sworn I had that front door shut. Like it's ridiculous. I love my dogs, but sometimes they make me wanna. Who is that? Sorry, Eduardo. Eduardo, you said you're on your phone. I got my phone too, but just click on the link in StreamYard. I mean, scroll up to the chat and stream and click on the StreamYard link. It will bring you up to the panel. That's how that's the easiest way, I guess I can say. That's how everybody else do it, and I've done it before, and that's how it works. Just the StreamYard, and if it's not there, I can repost it, but just let me know. I do need to figure out what I'm about to eat before I go to bed. I know that, but I wanted to make sure I entertain y'all a little bit. Matter of fact, while I'm talking to y'all and figuring out what I'm gonna eat, I need to throw this comforter in the freaking dryer so you can dry. Because I had a little bitch or a little pussy called a cat. I call it Miss Kitty. I got it from the chick I used to dealt with back in the day, or almost over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, I should say. This cat, I got her in the house to catch freaking mice. What a little cunt. I caught more mice than she caught. Ain't that some shit? I ain't you the cat, and I'm catching more mice than you. Oh, hell no, look. But yeah, and so I didn't get to buy kitten litter in time, and so she's down south, or she didn't find out she was just beside shit on the comforter. And I got home and I was about to lay in bed. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? And I'm like, all right, so now this something gonna make me have to grab another blanket and comforter. I promise if anybody's like checks out, little everything dry real quick. And I'm telling a story about why I start the thing dry at the same time. And so yeah, this little cunt of a dang cat shit on the comforter and shit on the freaking bed. It was ridiculous. I'm like, man. My girl told me I was supposed to start the thing dry. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, my bad. Once again, I told you I'm retarded. I'm coming back. Sorry, people. Sorry. I'm back. And I'm sorry you was sharing me trying to remember how to start the dang dryer. I literally bought the dryer not long ago, so forgive me. Eduardo, let me try to put the link back in the thingy again. I start showing people my faces. I said faces. I only got one face, so excuse me. Please don't think I got multiple faces. Let me get my phone back up, especially since now my phone is getting charged back up now. My phone was dying. I'm dropping my phone too, so please know because I already messed up my other dang phone that I still gotta go find a freaking UPS place that I can go drop it off at. Hold on, quick. This phone is acting stupid. See, I hate technology. See, they said, oh, technology is supposed to improve. Yeah, fucking right. When did it? I mean, it improved, yeah, but I'm talking shit. I just hate this phone. I don't hate it, but yeah. All right. Now y'all can see my ugly face. I did the wrong thing, did I? Still wrong thing. How about this? Oh, I'm gonna lose the chats in here, am I? Yep, I am. Shit. Alright, how about this? I'm sorry, people. I know I'm retarded. I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Maybe this. Yeah, that. I guess I'll do this for right now. Till I can get the chats. So my phone caught up to what the freak my tablet is doing. But yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie. One reason I know I need to go eat in a second because uh, I'm about to be sentimental. I'm about to be sentimental. I guess I'll be sentimental for y'all for a second. Um, so I don't know if anybody ever went through an eating disorder, but I've been through an eating disorder, and not just like a regular, like the longest I went with barely eating or not eating at all is about 8 months. Literally, I'm not being. I lost a lot of muscle, and I was a swole person. I was jacked. I could show you old pictures, and literally I was swollen. But it just I went through stress, and it kind of I stopped eating, and it was a trigger. And then now I know, like I have ADHD, and that's part of the trigger and stuff like that. And so, which I know somebody probably gonna be like, "Well, I could have told you it was on something, but you can kiss my ass." Because one thing you gonna be on is, oh, sorry, Eduardo. I was talking about beef. I forgot what I was talking about. Beef. Who beef? Only beef that I had was with that dang dryer. That I can remember was that I had beef with the dryer. That dryer was beating me up. And my beef was with the cat. That's what my beef was with. That cat done. It was my fault because I should have bought her some kitty litter, and now she got some kitty litter. She's a happy cat. But I didn't actually like hold on. Now I got that. I didn't actually yeah, at that point she needed something. She decided to take a crap on the comforter of my bed. And then the bed itself, and I'm like, okay, you got your kitty litter. I'm sorry I was late to it. I'm sorry. But she don't do her job as a cat. I've killed more mice than the cat did. That is a problem. When I'm doing the cat's job, she only had one job and she got lazy. She got lazy and got comfortable, but she's an adorable cat. I love her. She's an adorable cat. I call her Miss Kitty. The only reason I call her Miss Kitty is because I don't know if anybody watched South Park, but excuse me. But Cartman, he say Miss Kitty, like so. That's literally what I always because when she do something crazy, I'll be like Miss Kitty, like so. Yes, that's why her name is Miss Kitty because of South Park of Cartman and his cat. Literally, I promise you, that's why her name is Miss Kitty. Stupidest way to name a cat, I know, but still hilarious. Only a joke between me and me. Uh, man, I'm not the biggest. I got dogs. I have dogs too. And the funny part is, like, there's one day they'll be all friendly. Next day they'll be. I'm like, hold on. Why did the cat give the dog a two piece out of nowhere? The cat just literally, bro. And then the other dog be like, oh. I'm like, hey, you shouldn't have fucked with her. You shouldn't have got in her face. You shouldn't have provoked her. All right, so I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get this thing. Come on. All right. I can focus on this now. Forget whatever. Um, but yeah, man. Somebody jump up here, man. Come on. Early in the morning, I know you got something to get off your chest. Tell me what grinds your gears. Tell me what bored you up. Whether it's the freaky person that cut you off in traffic, whether it's the woman that didn't give you that rubber dub that you thought you was gonna get. Tell me what you oh, don't tell me what you want. Tell me what you didn't get. Tell me what bothers you. Tell me whatever it is, because I can tell you everything that bothers me. But come on. I don't know how much time y'all got, but you know what? I hate gas prices right now. Gas makes me wanna. You know what? If I didn't have a little
rewards thing with freaking Sefco, I probably wasn't spending a lot more money on gas, bro. I'm telling you, like people always want to say, "Oh, it's because of the holiday, bro." It started before the holiday, like before it typically started. It's not just the holiday. Like, let's be real. It's because of we started fucking with the gay of or Hormorza, hermits of whatever the hell, straight of Hamusa, straight gay of Hamusa, whatever the fuck it's called. Like since we started fucking with that, and still since we started helping the bagel people, everything has been going just haywire. Um, Once again, I don't want to get on. I don't want to get started on those people. I mean, I ain't scared of those people, but kind of am because they be sitting. Bagel people be just sitting places hiding somewhere. I mean, they pop out, especially when they hear a coin. Like I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Hold on. I ain't got a coin in my pocket, but I know, especially them, bro. They hear a quarter drop and they come out like a freaking prairie dog. Like somebody drop a penny, somebody drop a quarter. No, that's Jackson. That's 20. That. Oh no, that's 20. Like, bro, let's just come out for the money, man. Like, bro, I wish I had some money. I'm wrong, YouTube. I'm being funny. This is entertainment purposes only. I have no, excuse me. Yeah, I have no hatred towards the smart hat people, whatever you want to call them. No, I don't know. If anybody want me to keep going live, I will. Like I can keep entertaining y'all. Ask me the stupidest questions, and I will tell you what I think, and I answer it the funniest and stupidest way. Like literally. No, but it's hard to be a one man show when they ain't got a way to show you a computer and stuff like all your favorite people. That's the one thing that I know a lot of people like is to see what other people seeing. I'm sorry, I can't do that. But excuse me, unprofessional. But once again, if you do want to help so I can be able to do something like that, that is the Cash App Value for Value channel. I just want to entertain y'all, entertain people. That's just my purpose. I want to make sure I can leave people with a laugh so that they don't have to think about the everyday problems, which I know goes against my wrong theory earlier, but laughter to me is a healing. My girl, sometimes she hates me sometimes because I say so much goofy shit that she just wanna kind of like. I swear that's what my girl wants to do with me sometimes. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give y'all a rest from my ugly face right now. Y'all don't have to see my face so much. But once again, ask me whatever question. I will say it the best way I can. Wow. Excuse me. Well, I'm not young in y'all ear. But like I said, dang, my butt hurt. Pause. Not like the butt hurt like that, but like I got a dip can in my back pocket. And I sat up, start sitting on it, and it was. I got a bony ass, and that shit was hurting. Let me just say that. I ain't got like the Hank Hill ass. If any of y'all seen like Hank Hill, sorry, where he had the little booty implants. Oh, I heard my cat. Uh-oh. I guess it's sushi time. I told her if she keep on doing that, I'm gonna send her to the nearest Chinese restaurant. I told my cat that every time. Literally, my girl knows that if the cat does something, my girl even says, "All right, we're going to the sushi shop." Like I know people like, "Yo, you so racist. You so racist." Oh, it's funny. Meow, meow. Come here, little bitch. Over here meowing over here. Out of nowhere. I can't even see you. You over here meowing. But I guess I'm gonna let y'all beautiful people go. I'm gonna let y'all have a good morning. Have a blessed day. Um, if I can start a live tonight, the real live that I really want to do, I will start it. Um, but once again, um, this is my cash up. This is Value for Value channel. If you found any value, you can donate it right there. But other than that, y'all have a nice day. Have a blessed day, and y'all be safe. Crack baby out. And I know my freaking phone is gonna make me have to freaking keep talking until like I end it and it finishes fully. So y'all do have a nice day. And as soon as I can get this